Hello, welcome to the SSH tutorial for Windows for CHM579. Our first step here is going to be to download the Bitvise SSH client. That's Bitvise, B-I-T-V-I-S-E, bitvise.com. Now that we're on this page, we're going to go ahead and hit download Bitvise SSH client tunneler, and then click that first link there. Hit run. You're going to get a prompt where I can't show because of my screen capture, but you just hit yes on that. Accept the terms and agreements, and you're going to hit install. It says replace for me, but you're going to hit install there. Wait a couple seconds for it to install, and once it's installed, you're going to get a new icon on your desktop, and it should open automatically after you hit OK there. Now, once this opens, hit new profile. You can save this wherever you want. I have my desktop selected, but you can do it wherever. Then we're going to call this scholar.tlp. Hit yes. Our host is going to be scholar.rcac.purdue.edu. Leave that port as 22. Then username is going to be whatever your Purdue career account username is. So for me, that's FindJ, but that's going to be whatever usually your username is for your email. Now this will pop up. Sometimes you'll get another message where you're just going to have to hit accept and save. It doesn't always do that, especially if it's your first time. It might come up with this pop-up menu that says you're going to have to accept this key. Just go ahead and say accept and save. Once you do that, these two windows will open. The one on the left here is for downloading or for running Unix commands like pwd there. It's running on the Scholar queue. You can run a whole bunch of other things. And on our left over here, we have the file transfer window, which allows you to copy files between the Scholar cluster and your local computer. So to show that, I'm just going to create a quick little file here called demo for CHM579. And in it, we're just going to create a little hello and save that. Now I'm going to download it here. The way you download things is you might want to have to hit refresh first, and then go to demo, or what I call demo for CHM579. Drag that over to this window over here, and you're going to see that this copied over because we have a new file over here. Right, that's our demo file. I'm just going to quickly edit that. You don't have to worry about this. So I'm just going to show you that we're going to quickly edit it. And as you can see, it says hello. I'm going to add another line here. Hello again. And save that file. And now to copy back over, we just click it, drag and drop over. I say overwrite because we're replacing the file. And then we're going to go back to this client, and let's look at what it says now. And it says hello, hello. And that sort of shows you that, hey, we're able to transfer files back and forth. Once we're done here, close all these windows, hit log out and exit. Say yes to saving it. And what that allows you to do is on our left-hand side over here, if we double-click this file, or wherever you saved your file, saved your desktop, it just opens this right away, and you can hit log in and put your password in, and you're good to go. So that's the basics of using SSH on Windows. And next up is Mac OS X. So I'll see you there shortly. Welcome to the Mac OS X portion of how to use SSH for CHM579. First thing we're going to do here is hit the Command key and spacebar to bring up Spotlight. If you have another method for launching apps, you can use that as well. We're going to type in Terminal and launch the first app that opens. Once this thing opens up, we're going to type in SSH, your Purdue username, which is your email address of Purdue.edu at scholar.rcac.purdue.edu. Once it opens up, it may ask you a question, which you're going to answer yes to. Just type in the word yes, and that's going to bring you on to the Scholar webpage. Like I did for the Windows tutorial, I'm just going to make a quick file here, put hello in it, save that file, and thing is, transferring files, unfortunately, on the Mac is a bit harder than transferring files on Windows. So I'm going to actually have to download another program called FileZilla. Download this client. Download FileZilla. And open that file. agree. Fortunately, this program does attempt to install a lot of sort of junkware on your computer, so we're going to have to tell it not to do that. So we're going to double click this to install, open, continue. So hit advanced and uncheck everything because we don't want any of that stuff. Accept. Skip that. That's more junk it wants to install. Let it install. And once it's done installing, you will get a window pop-up for FileZilla. Hit finish. And your host is going to be scholar.rcac.purdue.edu. And your username is whatever your career account is without your email without the @ sign. Into your email password and port 22. When this thing pops up, just hit OK. And this right here is our thing. We're going to drag this file over. That copies it to your local computer there. I'm just going to go ahead and edit it. I don't want any of this. I'm going to go ahead and edit it. Open or edit. Just going to add another line here. Another hello down there. Save it. And we're going to copy it back over. Let it overwrite because we're just copying the same file twice. Yes. It's going to copy over. Now if we switch back to this and look at our file, we'll notice that it is written there. So there we go. And that's how, and to quit, you just hit Control D, not Apple D, but Control D. Hit that twice, it will close the window and close all these things out. And you're good to go. And we're done. Welcome to the Linux portion of the SSH tutorial. For this, we're going to launch our terminal app by hitting Alt F2, typing in terminal, and you should select the first option that comes up. In this, we're going to type SSH, your Purdue career account name, which is your email address without the @purdue.edu, at scholar.rcac.purdue.edu. And doing so, which may ask you a question, which you should respond yes to. After that, you will enter your password and hit enter. Now that we're here, we're going to just going to click a quick text file to show you that we can transfer files over. Transfer files, you're going to open your graphical file manager, type sftp:// your Purdue career account name at scholar.rice.rcac.purdue.edu, or sorry, scholar.rcac.purdue.edu. Go down, we're going to copy this file over into my home directory, demo_Linux. Copy that over. I'm going to quickly edit it to show you that I can change the file around. And another hello. Save the file. Copy it back over by hitting Control C. And I'm going to Control V it here, hit overwrite. And then we're going to cat this file and show you that I've changed it. So that's how to modify files in Linux. And go ahead and quit that, and we're done.